mic check. Right, so we're gonna be here in F1 2020 Monaco, Season 1 for the Formula 2 in the TFR League. This is gonna be free practice 2. We've got a lot more people here today, as well as some new faces. We got Backlettuce joining us, LR Fanta, Get Me My Pipe, Broski Dave, and Killer. So we'll see how they do. Corey Marshall also showing up today. 0.5 quicker than Avocado in this qualifying. So here we have the current standings so far. Bass standing at the top of the drivers' standings, followed by Rakes and Avocado. On the constructors we got Sauber up in front, Dams closely following, and then Prima. So let's see if any other teams can compete in these free practice sessions. So we're going to be having the formation lap it. Alright, so everyone's going to be running super soft tyres, apart from Rakes, who's going to be starting on the soft compound. So as we can see, we've got 19 turns on the Monaco circuit, as well as one DRS zone. DRS zone is going to be down in the main straight, sector 3 and sector 1. That's going to be the main place for overtaking. Not many overtaking positions at Monaco. As you can see, turn 6 is a very slow paced turn. We might be able to see some action going through there. Sector 2 tunnel is also quite eventful and a major part of the Monaco track. Let me turn down this game volume a bit, I'm deafening myself. There we go. Alright, so we got Corey in the... I believe that's Carlin. Oh, quite a lot of disqualifies. We'll just ignore that. Normally, formation laps are quite buggy in F1 2020. Five red lights at Monaco. And lights are out now, and here we go for Monaco Grand Prix in F2 free practice 1. Corey gets a good start. Lettuce also overtaking Avocado there. Crispy also overtaking Avocado. Avocado getting a shocker of a start there. We got Fanta trying to move on the inside of Avocado. Avocado losing 3 positions off the start. Slight contact there. Looks like there's been no damage done to Avocado there. We have got an overtake attempt by Crispy. That's not going to be able to go under Carlin. Trying to get a better exit here. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do that as he makes contact with the wall. Avocado chasing down Fanta now. Can he get a move done? He's off to the inside. He pushes Fanta wide. Fanta might get a penalty for that. No, he won't. Avocado closely followed by Bass, the championship leader at the moment, as we see some wing. I believe, yep, that is a safety car. Let's see who lost their wing there. I believe that was Crispy. Yep, Crispy losing an M plate there as he goes into the pits. Who is going to pit on this safety car? I'm not too sure. As we got Storm going into the pits as well. We'll see what type of tyres these lot are going on, as Killer joins him as well as Broski Dave. So far the 2 Carlins up in front. Fanta is going to be 3rd place. So the 3 new drivers are currently leading the pack. Avocado doing quite well in the driver's standings, 3rd place currently, but he's lost 2 positions from the start. Bass, our championship leader, did not get the start he wanted there, but however did gain 4 places off the start of the race. Itzlai is already getting a disqualification. Now let's see if anyone else is gonna go into the pits when we get around there. I'll be surprised if no one does, but we'll see what happens. Get Me My Pipe also getting an okay start, gaining 1 position from the start of the grid. Crispy not getting the best of starts, but however he is one of the people who have pitted onto the soft compounded tyre, as Dave does get a 3-second time penalty there. So it'll be good to see what we can get out of these new drivers. 3 of them are in the top 3 positions. Then we got Get Me My Pipe in 7th, and Killer and Broski in 10 and 11. So a wide range of drivers we've got here. So we'll see what they can produce and see if they can follow it up for Saturday's race. Oh, what has happened there then? That has ruined Storm Slap. I don't know what happened to Get Me My Pipe there. He just came to a slow stop on track. And that's a 5-second time penalty for Storm there. His teammate has ruined his race there, as Get Me My Pipe does retire. Luckily, I don't think the safety car will be in this lap. Yeah, the safety car won't be in this lap, so Storm does have an opportunity to pit here. Yep, and he's going to take it, as well as Crispy losing it into the pit lane there. I'm not sure if Dave got some damage there. It does look like he lost an end plate, so he should be pitting as well. But will they be able to catch back up to the safety car? I'm not 100% sure. As Dave does speed into the pit lane there and gets a 5-second stop and go penalty, which he won't be serving right now. This will be another 5-second. Bad thing for these top 5 drivers is they have not pitted onto any other compound tyre yet, so they still have a pit stop left. The rest behind can go to the end, apart from Rakes, who has been on these tyres since the beginning. Killer though, gaining 5 positions off the start of the race. This could be due to the other pit stops, however he has also pitted. Now the challenge for these bottom 3, Crispy, Storm and Dave, is to catch up to the pack before the safety car comes in, which it is coming in this lap. So I don't think any of them are going to be able to catch up in time here, but it's going to be Corey Marshall who is going to be starting off the pack after the safety car. So here we go, we're going to be on the safety car restart here. The 2 Carlins get a flyer of a start there, pulling away from Fanta massively. However, Avocado not losing too much time to Fanta there. Bass losing 1.2 seconds off the restart, and now he's going to be under threat by Rakes. Killer dropping back quite far. Crispy, Storm and Dave very, very far behind there. Fanta are almost 2 seconds behind us. Avocado's going for a dive bomber down the inside, and it looks like he's going to get the move done. That moves Avocado up a position there. I'm pretty sure Fanta does have minor wing damage there. Yep, he is missing an end plate, so he's going to be under threat by Bass now, who is under threat by Rates, who is under threat by Killer. Corey still leading the pack. Fanta not far behind, as well as Bass not far behind from each other. There's a battle for 3rd place going on here. To say Fanta's keeping up with that damaged front wing. He's doing very well to keep up with him here, as he does get a 3-second time penalty for cutting the chicane there. Now Fanta is not going to be boxing, as DRS is still not enabled. Avocado losing masses of time to back lettuce in the car in 2.7 seconds now. Avocado trying to catch up, but Fanta is gaining. Fanta is really close to Avocado here. Can he make a turn? Can he make something happen here? Doesn't look like it, as we're going to go on board now. Fanta does try and get a better exit than Avocado there. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to. As we go into the tunnel section of Sector 2 now, doesn't look like Fanta's going to be able to make a move, neither Bass. Fanta is on the gearbox of Avocado though. He should be able to make a move soon, as he gets a way better exit. He's going to try and go around the outside. Avocado does shut off that option. Can he get an overtake done? No, it doesn't look like. Great defending by Avocado there, just positioning his car perfectly, as Fanta does drive into the back of him and cut the chicane once again. As we go into Raskas, Bass down the inside of Fanta there. What a overtake down into Raskas. Bass, the championship leader, needs to be catching up to these 2 Carlins now. as Killer is gaining on Rakes. Rakes on the older tyre, remember. He's been on these softs since the start. He still has a pit stop to do. Killer really close to Rakes now. Can he make a move into the start of Sector 2? No, he can't, as we're going to go around the slow pace corner of Turn 6. Doesn't look like anything's going to happen there, as Avocado gets a 5-second time penalty for corner cutting. It's all about this exit here. Has Killer got a better exit than Rakes? I think he has, but he's not going to be close enough to make a move here. Rakes is going to remain ahead, heading towards the end of Sector 2 now. Is that another safety car? That is another safety car. Wherever you crash at Monaco, it always ends with a safety car, and that's really unlucky by Avocado. Looked like he might have locked up into Turn 6 there. As Corey is going to take this time to pit as well as Bacletis. Going to be double stacking here. Can Bass overtake the pet? One of them here. It looks like Bass is going to be able to get the overtake on Bacletis due to the double stack by Corey and Back. Killer is coming into the pits again. As Crispy does come in. This is great for Storm, Dave and Crispy, which is going to gain them time back to the rest of the pack. Bass getting the overtake in the pit lane. And Killer not far behind on the exit. That double stack really cost Carlin there. Hopefully this safety car should not be out too long so we can get back racing. So I'm going to be displaying the driver and constructor standings on screen now for you all to see. So you can see where people match up and you can tell who the new players are. But the two Carlins doing really well here. Looks like they might be a threat to Sauber for the constructors. However, not great teamwork coming into pit at the same time, but they might have had to due to the safety car. Dave is really far behind and he is dropping. As Rates is going to come in to the pits for a fresh pair of soft tyres. Now that is a mistake, I believe. He's gone from soft to soft. I don't think he's gonna have much chance of finishing this race undisqualified unless there's another safety car in the closing laps for him to switch onto the super soft, as he knocks off some of his wing on the exit there. Very unfortunate that he knocks off his end plate, which is going to leave him with a huge disadvantage for the start of the safety car end. Corey, I don't believe has... I believe he's been in P1 for this whole race so far, but still 12 laps to go at Monaco and anything can happen here. We've seen some of the best drivers in the league so far retire. Avocado and its Liars have both crashed out, which is a shame. But hopefully they can pull something out in the next free practice, but more importantly in the race. So the safety car is going to be going for another lap. This gives Dave a great chance to catch up, but I don't think he's going to have enough time to do so. He is 30 seconds behind the safety car. He might be able to make something happen as Rakes might go into the box again here. Yeah, wise choice there. He does have no well, he is missing an end plate. Minor damage, but you need all the downforce possible at the Monaco Grand Prix. So I don't think Rakes is going to be able to catch up to the safety car either, as Dave is going to be overtaking Rakes here. So that moves Dave up a place. He has gained a lot of places just by other people disqualified and also DNFs. So maybe this could be his greatest chance of getting a good position at Monaco on Saturday. Just play it careful. As long as you don't crash, you can guarantee there's going to be more than one DNF on Saturday at the Monaco Grand Prix. Now the question is safety car going to be coming in this lap? Yep, safety car will be coming in this lap, and Dave is 20 seconds behind it. He is not going to catch it in time. Hopefully there might be some collisions out of turn 1. So here we go. Corey in the Carlin, starting the safety car restart here. Here we go. Does he get a good enough exit from the dams behind? It looks like he does, almost pulling away a second from the safety car restart there. Bass getting a good getaway from back though. Killer really close to the Carlin now, as that Carlin got wing damage because he was really quick at the start. Crispy really close to Killer. Can they make a move going into turn 5 now? Can they get something done? No, he's going to patiently wait behind him. Wise decision there. As he does go into the back of him there. Doesn't look like any wing damage, fortunately, for the Sauber. ART. My apologies. So back is starting to pull away now as Crispy is still on Killer's case. Can he get an overtake and try to get back into this race? We know that Crispy does have the pace, but can he show it here at Monaco? A very difficult track. Corey still ahead, but Bass not far behind him. It looks like one of the only people to keep up with Corey at the moment. As they pull away 3.7 seconds to the other Carlin. As Fanta has retired there, he had such a great start of the race. That is very unfortunate for him. As the VSC does come out, as he did retire in the middle of the track, I believe. Yeah, there he is. Dave almost hitting him there. As Lettuce has come into the pit, this was a great race from him at the start, but it's gone downhill very quickly for him, as Dave does get the overtake on Lettuce. Bass still really close to Corey now. Killer dropping away though, almost 5-second gap here. Crispy still within DRS range, but there's a long way to go before the DRS activation zone. Can he hold that gap? Storm doing well now, gained 5 positions, but unlike Killer, gaining 9 positions from the start of the race. Really good drive by him. Same with Bass, gaining 7 positions. Bass looks like he may be out of the DRS detection zone. No, he's gonna be in the DRS detection zone, but DRS will not be activated just yet, unfortunately for him. So if he can keep this distance, he'll be good, as he doesn't get the best exit out of there. Marshall is going to be pulling away. DRS is now enabled this lap, but Bass does set the fastest sector 3 there. Crispy still really close to Killer, but it needs to keep this distance for another lap. Keep in mind, Bass did set the fastest sector for sector 3, so he could be a contender for fastest lap here. But Marshall is starting to pull away now, as Bass, I believe, is pushing his car way too much through the corners there, starting to lose his back end. He is trying to catch up to him, but it doesn't look like it's going to be possible the way he's driving. He needs to stay calm and unflustered for the rest of the race to catch up to Crispy going for a dive bomb, and that is Killer there. Not leaving enough space, I would say, as Storm moves up a position. Unlucky by Crispy there. Doesn't look like any damage, but he's going to have some warm tyres going in to finish this race. Very unfortunate by him. As Bass does set the fastest lap of the race. Really good lap by him. He did get the fastest lap in the feature and the sprint last Saturday in the Grand Prix, giving him a total of 3 points extra added onto his score. He's not losing too much to Corey now. He's starting to catch back up, but is it enough? It does not look like it's going to be enough to catch up to him. It's going to be down to tyre management, I think. Storm 4.9 seconds behind Killer. All it takes is one mistake down at Monaco, as Killer does get a 3-second time penalty there. Almost runs wide into the barrier. Bass starting to lose more time to Marshall here. Doesn't look like there are going to be any battles taking place on track just yet. However, Lettuce and Dave are very close to being lapped by Marshall here. I believe we have ghosting on. If not, I hope the cars will move out the way, as Marshall does set the fastest lap there. Crispy is gaining on Storm though at a very considerable rate. Last time we checked, he was 5 seconds behind. He has dropped the gap down to 3.5. Bass keeps gaining on Marshall in Sector 1, but then losing time through Sector 2 and Sector 3 here. As Dave is here, as he almost goes into the back of Marshall there. Is he gonna let Bass pass? Yes, he is. Very good clean racing from him there. Lettuce ahead. Is he gonna be able to stay unlapped? If he gets lapped, it will be very, very difficult to get back into this race. Killer is also catching up to Dave now, as Dave does go into the pit lane. As he is fitting some new super soft tyres, he could be trying to go for fastest lap of the Grand Prix, but as a competition, I would reckon he is out of this race. As Crispy also laps him here. Rakes is going to be the next to lap Dave when he does catch up. Bass losing a lot of time to Marshall now, but Crispy gaining masses of time to Storm. Gap down to 1.4 seconds. Last time we checked it was 3 seconds. Hopefully we can see a battle going on for 4th place very shortly. Storm has lost all his gap to Crispy here. Crispy has got it down to a second. Crispy is going to be in DRS range as long as he can keep this distance going through the end of Sector 2 and the start of Sector 3. Good exit there by Crispy. Storm is losing a lot of time. I wonder if he does have wing damage. That would explain it. Storm does have minor wing damage. He is missing an end plate. Like I said before, you need all the downforce possible at Monaco. Crispy is going to be waiting for the DRS here. Can he get a good exit? Crispy gets an okay exit there. Is he going to have enough speed to get past Storm in turn 1? No, he is not. He's going to take his move patiently as Storm does go really wide into that corner. Storm hitting more of his wing there. I think that might have been... No, Crispy did not lose any wing from that impact. Lucky for him. Storm is going to be really slow through these corners. Hopefully Crispy realises that. So I'm going extra slow through turn 6 there. That is already a slow enough of a turn. Right, it's all about this exit. Crispy should in theory get the better exit, but it looks like Storm might have got a better exit there as he is pulling away. Is Crispy going to dive bomb this? No, he's learnt from last time not to risk it. Storm doing very well to keep his car on the track. However, he does have major wing damage now. Could we see another dive bomb down Raskas? No, Crispy is too smart to do that as he does get a really bad exit there. We just get an exit into the final turn, but Storm is still pulling away marginally. How is Storm keeping this position? Well played to Storm here. But Storm is struggling. Missing both end plates at the front of the wing. As that rakes down in Sector 3, you can see on the map overtaking Dave. Crispy, can he get a move done? Storm is costing him a lot of time, and as we know, Killer does have a few penalties. And here we go. Can Crispy get an overtake on Storm? No, it looks like the gap's going to be the same going through the tunnel. Oh, very risky there by Crispy. I think that might be a bit of damage. No, no damage for Crispy there. Crispy looking down the outside, not going to see any space there. Now, is he going to make another dive bomb into Raskas? No, he is not. He's going to try and get the best exit possible into the final turn, heading on to Sector 1. Great exit there by Crispy. He's going to have Slipstream and DRS. Can he make a move into turn 1 here? No, he can't. He is really struggling to pass Storm there. As Storm does lose his back end, Crispy does hit a wall and then hit into Storm. Storm's pulled back ahead. This is some great battling by Storm, managing to keep his position for so long on such broken wing. This is the only battle going on at the moment, so we're going to stick with this. As I'm pretty sure Crispy has lost some of his front wing. Yes, he has lost one end plate. His advantage on Storm is starting to slip now. So he's got to make something happen shortly before, in case he loses the rest of his end plate. Oh, and he hits into the wall again. That looked a lot more severe there as he does go for a dive bomb. Storm leaves him no room and they touch. Storm is spun around there. And that looks like it's going to be the overtake on Storm. Storm did not leave him any room there. He might have not seen him coming. That was quite a desperate lunge there by Crispy, but he knew he had to make it sooner or later. by Storm there. He was doing really well to keep his position, but now Crispy is 3.2 seconds ahead. So this looks like it could be the finishing positions for the race. With 2 more laps remaining, we're going to go on board with Marshall, who is currently trying to lap his teammate. His teammate had such a good start. It's very unfortunate that he's ended up this far back. Marshall doesn't quite get DRS off of his teammate there, but he is gaining on him quite heavily as Bass has lost so much time. Alright, let's see if we can check if Bass does have any wing damage. No, he doesn't. Corey is just very, very quick on this track and a very clean racer. As Corey has got past his teammate, Letters must have let him pass quite a while ago, as we're going to stick with him for his final lap. Unless we see any action happening. Storm is starting to gain on Crispy, but I think it's a bit too late to make anything happen. Is Marshall going to manage to lap Dave for the second time this race? Yep, Storm is starting to catch up to Crispy, but I think it is too late. As Lettuce does get another 3-second time penalty, but I don't think Dave is going to be able to catch and close that gap. Dave will be shown the blue flags to let Marshall through, as Dave does lose it there. He realises he did cause quite a time loss there, but it's not going to be enough for Bass to catch up. As to Carlin, Marshall will be taking home P1 at free practice 2 at Monaco. Bass, great race by him, gaining 7 positions, going to be taking home P2 at the Monaco Grand Prix, free practice 1. Killer in the Art, great race, gaining 9 positions, a huge amount of positions gained, and is going to be taking home a podium for Art today in P3. Quite a celebratory there. Try not to knock off your wheel before the end of the race. Crispy is going to be taking home P4, as he does hit his back end there, but it's not going to be anything to cost him too much unless he does have time penalties, which I am unsure of. Storm looks like he'll be getting P5, very unfortunate by him. Yeah, very unlucky by Storm. He did get spun, however he did leave no room for Crispy down the inside there, and Crispy was already committed to that. Rake's taking home P6. So there we have it, free practice 2 complete. Yep, killer, well deserved driver of the day there, gaining 9 positions, great race by him. Starting P12, I believe it was, making his way all the way up to P3. So that is going to be the end for this stream. See me Friday for free practice 3 at the Monaco Grand Prix for F2. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.